didn't play.
So you haven't played any of
No, I haven't played
So
any
what
of
was that
those.
like?
It was just crazy, just to see those guys get after it. I think Kobe put on a show in the games, and it was just fun to see. Hopefully we could put on a show, be a good battle, and hopefully get this win.
What are you most looking forward to?
Just the environment. You see it all the time, everywhere. So I'm just anxious to see how it's gonna be.
The guys that play in it always talk about how the intensity is just so different. It's just different from the rest of the season. Even though you didn't play in this last year, did you get a solid gauge of that so you kind of know what to expect Saturday night?
Yeah, I know they like to pick you up 94 feet, try to get in your face and try to bully you and stuff like that. All we gotta do is keep our composure. We expect them to make a run. We just have to, throw the first punch and, just keep our foot on the gas like the whole game.
How does it benefit you guys to have you and Cole on the floor? Obviously, you kind of got comfortable in that point guard role with him out.
Right.
I think there was maybe one play where you were the primary ball handler and Cole was off. How do you think that helps y'all's offense with trying to get better shots?
Just whoever gets to push the ball, pretty much. I don't think we solidified. Obviously Cole's a point guard, but I feel like if I get the ball, he knows to get out and run. He definitely knows I'll kick it ahead to him and get him easy buckets. And likewise, it's the same thing with him. I see him get the rebound, something, I'll just sprint, and hopefully he'll find me and make something good happen.
How can you avoid having Cole dribbling the ball and just kind of four other guys just sitting there stagnant as the shot clock runs down?
That's just bringing us back to our first couple games. When we were doing that, we kind of expected him to just go do something. It's just a matter of us getting our rhythm and chemistry back together. He only had 2 practices before he came back, so it was obviously tough for him. But we're glad to have him back, and hopefully we can get that rhythm back today.
Is it off-ball movement, and how much is it? And obviously, attention is on Garrison now since he's been doing so well.
Right.
If he's struggling, what else can you guys do to? Obviously they double Cole, they can double Armando or Garrison.
Right.
So what can the rest of you guys do to kind of alleviate that?
Yeah, just keep cutting and moving. Just don't get caught standing. So our defender, helps out on them. Double them or whatever. Just always be a threat. All odds are definitely going to be on Cole and G, and so we just have to just keep moving and help those guys out.
For you personally, you were starting to feel better. You told us a couple weeks ago you were close to 100% with the turf toe, and it looked like you were finding a sort of a personal groove out there in the court. And then suddenly Cole comes back and you got to shift in their spot.
Yeah.
How has this challenge been for you personally to have to shift directions like that on the court?
It's not that hard, to be honest. The hardest one was moving from the wing to the point guard when he went down, and that was just, because it's hard, running the Carolina offense. But it was just a matter of time before I picked it up, pretty much. I played wing, point guard my whole life, so it was just something to get used to on this level.
Cole was really disappointed the other night in the locker room after the game, and he was talking to us, and his head was down the whole time, and he took a lot of it on himself. Just 2 games back after being out 2 months. Is that a sign of growth for a young kid to take things that responsibly himself, even though a lot of other things kind of went wrong?
Yeah.
And does it kind of help you guys when you see a young dude like that, where it means that much to him, and he kind of wears it on his sleeve like that after a loss like that?
Yeah, for sure. He's a young player. He's ahead of his years. Honestly, he's been playing against pros for his whole life, pretty much. And it's just to see him care that much, not just think about the future and actually want to get back out here with us. It really does mean a lot to us. And hopefully we can just help him out. Just move in and make the game easier for all of us. So
I don't know if you saw the interview that's been out there, but
No,
did you sense that from him anyway in the locker room? And if so, does that kind of help get chemistry back to where it needs to be since he's just rejoining a situation?
Yeah, it's definitely hard to see a guy, down like that. It's just a matter of us, just getting our chemistry back together, and hopefully we can turn this thing around with him.